everything is augmented. So, this vent here, welcome back to Divine Cybermancy, by the way. This vent here is it's not a shortcut, it's more of a long cut. Look, just to give you an idea, that's how far it goes on for, and that's only to the first corner. That will bring you to the very end of the level without fighting any enemies. It does have a fun jump at the end, but it's rather boring and very slow. But it's nice that they actually thought of that. It's funny. Oh, by the way, please do not harm the poor little parasites and bugs and other little insect thingies, because it's bad for your karma. Karma will affect the chance of you getting a fatal wound upon your death. Fatal wounds will semi-permanently damage the stats of your character. Yes, semi-permanently, and I do mean semi-permanently. That's the most beautiful sky in the game. But we must keep our wits about us. For the Federals, they're expecting us. Let's see. Looks like they didn't know where that came from, and we leveled up already. Okay. Train going along there. It seems a fairly normal train compared to everything else. I never increase mental balance because we'll get a significant increase to our mental balance later through research items. More on those later as well. We don't have enough process to research anything anyway. So, well, mental balance will affect the chance of you going insane. Yeah, there are sanity effects in this game. Our sanity is indicated by the blue bar down here. The more blue it is, well, if it empties, we grow insane. The sanity effects vary, but most of the time well, if it gets really bad, we'll lose complete control of ourselves and go berserk, much like an XCOM operative. Yes. Yeah, it's a bit like XCOM 2. But if it's not so bad, we'll probably just hear voices. Maybe. But let's increase our endurance, because that will reduce the energy consumption. Well, general energy consumption. I believe it reduces energy consumption for everything you use, just a tiny bit. I think, at least. I know one of the cybertech items can increase your endurance regeneration, but there's nothing you can do to increase the maximum endurance you have. I want to be speedy, but we have enough agility and strength, so let's just get some more endurance. Yep. We'll need the HP later. Another Federal. I love this gun. Try not to... Good. Try not to slip too much. Don't want to damage those pretty legs of ours. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. No one else about, that's alright. We picked up a research item, the ZOP-13. That'll be useful for when we actually get to researching. But for now, we need to destroy If I had a high score for our Psi Force, then I would be able to pick up that car and throw it around as much as I wanted. Yes, the Psi Force is what dictates your ability to pick things up, because you use your mind to do it. That one's too heavy as well. We are rather weak at the moment, but we are superhuman compared to pretty much anyone else. Let's go! And we've increased our level just by jumping down that. But it's dangerous in here. There are looters. Ah, missed. That is every enemy in the level that has been killed. Ah yes, one other thing I would like to get to is that we start with 2 psychic spells. First one is polycloning. Although I can't really find a good place to do it here. I'll show you in a minute. So, the other spell is alchemy. What does alchemy do? Well, guess. It can transfer... Well, no, it can... Ah, hey. You're rather still in the water there. Okay, so... We can turn any dropped item from enemies into health. Easy. That will be our main source of health, at least until we get the medical artifact. I recommend that if you are playing this for the first time, you should research the medical artifact first, because it really does help out, and it doesn't take up much space in the inventory, and even if it did, you wouldn't notice it by the time you leveled up enough. So, right now our mind is powerful enough to sustain 3 3 clones of ourselves, and they're each carrying a rather powerful gun. Of course, their stats generally will increase with our level. Well, they tend to lean towards the equipment that we are wearing, but other than that, their stats are mostly determined by our psychic force. Ah! Okay, we've leveled up twice already. Well, we'll probably need some hacking ability. Yeah, get 3 of those. Get some more psychic force, why not? Okay. Oh, we can just press the spell again to make them go away. Easy. So, why don't I tell you how hacking works in this game, if you don't know it already? We can possess... well, it won't really... bonus 25%? I never noticed the bonus 25% before. But anyway, we can possess enemies. Yes, we can actually possess them and take... well, we can control them through a first-person view. It's very, very useful for infiltrating and such, especially when there are a large amount of enemies around. We can hack them. This... well, it pretty much makes the target do what it's supposed to do, like open doors, or it could you can hack turrets to change them onto our side. You can also hack enemies to change them onto our side, which is also very helpful. Especially if you hack special forces. We can destroy them. That's self-explanatory. We can steal life. Wait, was it life? I haven't actually used steal for some time. I can't remember if it still was life or just energy. But anyway, we just want to hack this door. Now, there are several ways we can go about this. Well, really there's only one, but we have several tools to do the job. So, there's attack, which will decrease the target's HP. There's mask, which will reduce the target's attack. There's scan, which will reduce the target's defense. There's shield, which will increase our defense. And there's overflow, which will increase our attack at the cost of our defense. The enemy is going to be using these same skills that we are using to defend itself. So, how I like to do it is, first of all, we simply reduce the target's attack. As you can see, our virus is much faster than theirs, and with its attack reduced, it's pretty much defenseless as it is. Yeah, it tried to. Well, what happened there is they tried to increase its attack rather than fight back because it couldn't really do anything else. That's how I like to hack every enemy. And our hacking, well, the speed of our virus is influenced by our hacking skill, I believe. Don't believe the hacking skill does anything else. Maybe it, oh yeah, I do think it influences your hacking stats, as in the HP and the starting HP and the defense and attack and such. Anyway, hello Shu. He belongs to the Jianshangdi faction. Our, well, sort of rivals. Thank you for opening the door. I had a devil of a time with it. I hope those looters weren't too hard on you. I must admit, I'm slightly confused by the situation. Listen, I don't know what your situation is. I'm only here to do my mission. You should ask another member of your group who's qualified for that. Well, they're all dead, Shu. Apart from Dutch, but... oh well. Our intelligence agents told us that we've been spotted by Federal Special Forces. They're a force to be reckoned with. They carry rocket launchers. Shoulder-mounted rocket launchers that they can fire at the same time as their normal weapons. I will have to create a diversion for you to escape quietly. I'm not going to risk your life. We're going to take them down together. Let's not waste time with pointless banter. What's important is that you rejoin Romana at the temple. Okay. Well, that's that mission complete. Our note on Clardum's ladder is 2 out of 10. I believe the higher it is, the better you were, generally. Clardum's ladder used to be the only way to achieve the true ending of the game. But... well, getting 10 out of 10 on Clardum's ladder is nigh impossible. I have never done it. I've gotten a 9, but never ever a 10. I don't know what it is decided by. But more on that later. Well, I don't really have any more to say about that. More on I later. I shall tell you more about this organization if you wish. And, well, thank you for watching this LP. Come on, Mentor. We would... Who knows what happened to us in that cave? Those other soldiers... Well, our comrades died. Don't you have anything to say about that? We need some answers. See you next time, everyone, for more questions.